Good day, YouTubers. Welcome back for some royal tea. My name is Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination and Fortune Telling, the Magi Method. Find the book worldwide on Amazon and Kindle and paperback versions. Find the full color card deck used here on Etsy/Magi Method. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Meghan Markle, I'm not sure who is quoted as saying this. Meghan Markle is a duchess in the UK, but she's a queen in LA. Meghan and Harry the news is that they are considering a move to California, back where Meghan grew up, her old stomping grounds. This is obviously a picture of the baby, in case you've been living under a rock, which I don't think my subscribers do. Unless you've been living under a rock, you're not aware that, baby Sussex has arrived. This is an interesting photo. They did it in I'm not sure where this is. This looks like a royal property and looks very church-like, but it looks more royal than church-like. Anyway, Harry is holding the baby. This is Harry is holding the baby in a maternal pose, and they're kind of virtue signaling. They're switching poses here. There's a whole lot going on there. But we'll talk about this today. Let's look at this move. Let's read. Meghan and Harry are looking for a second home in California, away from the spotlight and close to her mother Doria, a source claims. Away from the spotlight. LA is that is moving toward the spotlight. It's just a different spotlight. Meghan Markle, 37, allegedly, and Prince Harry, 34, said to be looking for a second home. Sources say they want to move to California as Meghan can breathe easier there. Revealed that while Meghan is a duchess in the UK, she could be a queen in LA. The couple recently moved into Frogmore Cottage after a $3 million renovation. Okay, so they did a Kensington Palace renovation. I think it was 22 rooms set off for them. That was, I don't know, a lot. 8 million euro or something. Frogmore renovation is 3 million euro. There's some doubt as to whether they're actually living there. Africa, there's this, they might be sending them to Africa. Apparently the security costs will be very astronomical because it's so peaceful there. And now they're talking about purchasing a home in LA. That would be very expensive. They're just bleeding money. Meghan definitely wants a place in Los Angeles. She loves the city, the lifestyle, the climate, a source told The Sun. Ultimately, she is a California girl and can breathe easier there. Absolutely. This is her stomping ground. Harry will be a fish out of water. The royal couple, blah, blah, blah. Frogmore Cottage, $3 million renovation just happened. They've been there a day or two. All right. Okay, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have already been making post-birth plans. First news emerged that the couple wants to launch a royal tour in Africa. This story keeps changing, and we'll see what happens. Is it a banishment? Are they going to be there for 3 years? Is Harry going to, assume an official role, which he should? Or is it just like they're just going to tour Africa? Or they're going to be there for 3 months? A source told The Sun that finding a place to spend time in Los Angeles is definitely on the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's to-do list sometime in the future. Quote, Meghan definitely wants a place in Los Angeles. Okay, I already read that. Spending time there would allow her some freedom and independence from both the palace and the press, and more control over her life and the people around her. Truer words never spoken. Doria Ragland still lives in California. Quote, Meghan is very close to her mother, we read on this, and will want to be able to share quality time with her in her hometown. My readings actually show that Meghan and Doria are not very close. They're not emotionally close to each other. They're just not emotionally close, which is not good. Okay, are Meghan and Harry considering moving to California now that baby Sussex is born? I want to look at Meghan's feelings on this and Harry's feelings on this. I want to know if Harry's on board or if Harry is just a passenger, due to domination magic or just feeling overwhelmed, or why. I don't know why he just lets Meghan drive. And if they move to California, Harry's not just going to take the back seat. Harry is, this is, what's her name? This is, this is Wallace Simpson all over again. Okay, and Harry is the ruined prince in this scenario. That's how I see it. I think this will completely ruin Harry if he moves to LA. But let's see what Meghan and Harry are thinking about this move to LA. Meghan. She got the no card in the middle. Harry. Interesting. All right, well, let's see what we've got. Okay, what are they each thinking about this California move? Olive Tree is deeply rooted. Sun, great idea. Everything revealed. 7 and 12 is 15, 5 clubs, crossroads. Mother, it's all about Meghan. He is following Meghan. He thinks this is a great idea to set down roots there, far away. He is following Meghan. He thinks this is a great plan to set down. This is something that Sun is also success. Sun is revealing. Sun is a great idea. He is on board, but he's just following Meghan around. Okay, what is Meghan thinking? She's reacting to circumstances. She wants to put a stop to all this negative press about her, and cross is the permanent marriage. 7 and 5, 12 plus 9, 21, 6 hearts. Karmic relationship. Karmic relationship and cross. This is like her royal. She wants to put a stop. She's reacting. Again, I think Meghan really prefers to react to circumstance, whether she is reacting or not. She characterizes what she does as reacting. Okay, so she's constantly showing as reacting, very opportunistic, reacting. She feels that she's reacting to, she wants to put a stop to things by react. This is a reaction to circumstances. She's reacting to the permanent family and circumstances in the family. And she wants to put a stop to something. No, she wants to put a full stop to something. I think she feels like she's not in control, which would be very uncomfortable depending on your personality. And I think her personality, she really likes to be in control. She's definitely controlling Harry. Harry's on board. She's reacting. Harry's following her around. I'm very sad to see this. Okay, and if they go to Africa, I see Harry taking the lead, which would be good for them, which would be good for Meghan, and which would be good for the royal family. Here, she's fully in charge, and he's following. Okay, what do we have underneath in the outcome? Ruler, 4-leaf clover, 13 and 4, 17, 5 hearts, reacting. The ruler's in charge opportunistically taking charge and reacting. Again, this is all Meghan reacting. Meghan is the king energy. She's driving the ship. She's driving the boat. Harry is on board. I wanted to see, what's going on with Harry. So Meghan feels she's reacting. Has Meghan refused to go to Africa? Okay, the Queen's like, no, we're going to send you to Africa. And Meghan's like, You must be out of your mind. Okay, and how ironic is this? Okay, Meghan is partly African blood, and her whole thing, her whole shtick is that she's the diversity duchess, and she's advocating for people of color, etc., and she doesn't want to go to Africa. Let's find out. Has Meghan refused, like absolutely refused, like you're not sending me to Africa. I'm not going to go live among a bunch of Africans. Are you crazy? I mean, literally, isn't that what's going on? So, has Meghan refused to go to Africa? Let's just see the energy here. Okay, has Meghan refused Africa? Magi manifests. 10 Cups is the most emotional card. Cornucopia. 23, 31, 8 Clubs, the world. City, which is the world, hand in hand. The many people manifesting very emotionally. She's very emotional about it. She's had a huge emotional... So Meghan really manipulates through emotion. She comes... Interpersonally, she comes at you very emotionally, very soft, very victimized, all up in her feelings, and she wants you to feel very sympathetic for her. So she's manifesting through her emotions. She's manifesting everything through her emotions and influencing all the people involved, all the people of the world. So she's acting very emotional about it. Like this is really upsetting to her. Like she's being very, very victimized. So she's painting herself as a victim, and she's doing it to everybody. Okay, so she's probably just walking around. I'm pregnant. I'm very emotional. I just gave birth. I can't believe you're doing this to me. Why would you do this to me? I love you. Can't you see how much, like that. So, it's an interesting answer. It's an interesting answer. So she's not refusing, she's playing the victim. She didn't say, no, I won't go. She is playing the victim. Oh my God, I can't believe you would do this to me. Don't you love me? Like that. Okay, and here, she wants to put a stop to this stuff. She wants to put a stop to anyone telling her what to do, and that includes the Queen. Okay, Meghan is the Queen in LA. Here, she's just a duchess. So she wants to put a stop to anyone, including the Queen, telling her what to be doing. Which leads to more questions. Will the Queen allow them to move to LA? Because there's a whole slew of problems that I see coming if they move to LA. Will the Queen allow Meghan and Harry to move to LA? Will the Queen allow this? Veil, Angel, it's all about the baby. Okay, and that's the real issue, is the baby. Sorry for knocking the camera. Okay, because surely, okay, the Queen ordered the Africa trip, move, detail, assignment, whatever it turns out to be. And they're very fluid and flexible, and that's very powerful to be that way. Okay, it's much more powerful to be fluid and flexible and play it as it comes. Okay, they did throw out Africa, but it's really unclear what is really going to happen. That's the most powerful way to play it. Okay, and that's what they're doing. That's why it's not really clear. Okay, 27, cross. Will the Queen allow them to move to LA? Angel, it's about the baby. And step by step. It's about, step by step comes from the top down. A decree about the baby. Veil, secret, she's keeping it to herself. And Hightower, very official. And Cross, permanent. It's about the permanent, it's about the baby in the royal family, secrets, and official. Yeah, exactly. Okay, the issue is, if Meghan successfully takes that baby out of the United Kingdom and England, okay, in England, the Queen has greater rights to that child than Meghan does. Meghan, if she's going to leave, she wants money, she's got the money locked up, and she needs custody of that child. If she moves to America and takes that baby with her, and then later divorces Harry, she may, in the United States, have greater rights to that child than the Queen, and the Queen may not be able to get the child back. So she's pulled the double play. She gets the money and the baby if she moves to LA. Okay, if she leaves the United Kingdom with the baby and she's a citizen of the United States, and she's going to give that baby American citizenship, because this baby holds dual citizenship. So can you remove that baby from its rightful land in the United States and send it back to England? I'm not a lawyer. I think that makes it very strong for her. And that's the hidden issue. This is the baby is the hidden legal issue. Okay, and what happens with the permanent disposition of this baby? That's the issue. That's the issue. So it's fascinating how the cards answer, because this is the best answer. Okay, will the Queen allow it? Well, the cards like to describe. It's all about what happens with this baby. Okay, and I think that's why she wants to do it. Let's just ask. Will the California move give Meghan a superior custody claim on the child? Because then, effectively, she wins. And what I see Meghan doing is she's very emotional. She's constantly playing the victim and crying. Okay, and she's oppressed. She's one of the richest, wealthiest, most famous people in the world. She got exactly what she wanted. She's risen to the highest place. But she's a victim and she's oppressed. Okay, and so she's always playing the victim on the surface, to your face. Okay, and she manipulates you emotionally. But behind the scenes, she's always setting herself up for success. She did this. She's constantly setting you up. She went to New York for the baby shower, and she was meeting with attorneys and setting up her exit plan and looking at real estate in New York. Now she's looking at real estate in LA. Okay, did those attorneys say to her, well, Meghan, if you can just get the baby over here and then not go back, how is the Queen going to get the baby back? It doesn't matter what's written in England. You're not in England, you're in the United States, and that baby is a U.S. citizen. Okay, so does this Callie move give Meghan superior custody rights on the child? And so she wins. Does this California move give Meghan superior custody rights on the child? Wow, look at these freaking cards, man. Look at these cards. Broken chalice, incubus, succubus, snake. Whew, Trinity. The snake is very clever, lying in the grass, planning way, way, way ahead. We just saw the snake in the Queen's reading. She got the snake and the fox. Okay, well, Meghan is showing now as snake energy. She's planning really far ahead with the snake. Okay, which is exactly what I'm talking about. 12 and 8, 20, 5 spades. Complete stoppage and blockage. The bad relationship and selfishness and breaking. In a divorce situation, looking really far into the future with a bad relationship and stopping everything, this works perfectly for her. That's what these cards are saying. So, yes, this is what Meghan is thinking. Harry is like completely unaware. He's like, oh yeah, it's a great idea. We'll get to live on the beach. The weather's always nice. We'll have all our fame and everything, and we'll just relax and retire, okay? And we'll still be royals. No, homie. You're going to be a crashed ship on the rocks, and everything you think you have is going to be gone, and she's going to get everything, including the baby and the money, and it's going to be completely over for you, Harry. Okay, so she is really very long-term. She's setting up the perfect situation for her, working everything together very long-term in case she divorces. And she says, you know, she pulls an Amber Heard and says, oh, Johnny Depp is violent with me. He was with another woman for 12 years. He was never violent with her. And you're with him for one day and you steal $7 million out of him? He wasn't violent. Nobody believes that. And now Johnny Depp is suing Amber Heard. Okay, who is an open lesbian? I'm sorry, Johnny, why are you hanging out with an open lesbian? Okay, so that's a rabbit trail. But our minds work with related things. So sorry for that. So Meghan is setting up the long term. This absolutely gives her superior claim over the child, and that's the only thing missing. She needs the money and the child. And then she's got everything. Okay, she has the money locked up. It's the child she doesn't have, and this LA move gives her the child. Whereas I think maybe the Africa move does not, because they are not citizens of Africa. Neither one of them are citizens of Africa. Okay, he is a citizen of the United Kingdom. He's a citizen of England. She is a citizen of the United States and applying for English citizenship. This baby was born in England. It is an English citizen. She can apply for American citizenship for this baby, and the baby will get it. And once it gets it, she's locked the baby up and the baby is hers. And that's what she's doing. Will Harry abdicate if they go to LA? Will Harry abdicate? Will he retire? Is this another Wallace Simpson situation? And Meghan, okay, Meghan is Wallace Simpson, and she's just going to crash and burn and destroy everything Harry is and has and does and has built his entire life. She's going to completely destroy him and leave him as a husk on the beach. Will Harry abdicate? Will he retire if he goes to L.A.? If they go to live in L.A., will Harry retire, abdicate? Cards are answering very interestingly today. They're giving very deep answers, which I appreciate. Okay. Will Harry abdicate if they move to LA? Long-term, overseas trip, and over the long term, and the everyday. This is long-term and or overseas trip. Fox can be Harry. Fox has red hair, or it can be just very clever. 22, 23, 6 clubs. Fox is very independent. Overseas, he's going to be completely independent and cut off. Okay, so this is Harry. Overseas, Harry will be cut off. He'll be cut off. Overseas in LA, in America, Harry will be cut off. It seems, okay, they're very Pollyanna about it. It's like certain tarot readers, you know. If you get the wrong tarot reader, they're going to get the devil and tell you, oh, it's so much fun, it's a big party. No, it's the devil, man. They're going to destroy you. So that's what Harry is thinking. Okay, so he's having a sort of he's wearing rose-colored glasses, and it's all about the family. He just wants happy wife, happy life. Yes, so will Harry abdicate? Will he retire if he goes to live in America, in LA. Yeah, he's going to be cut off. He's going to be too far away from the source, which is the palace and the queen. He's just too far away. Okay, and there's a whole lot of issues there. Harry's a trust fund baby. Harry has a regular income. It's like a retirement. I'm retired. I know what that's like. I get the same amount of money every month from several sources, and that's called a retirement. Added to that is healthcare. Healthcare plus money is a retirement, and you can do things like make YouTube videos. Okay, so Harry has that, and that's X amount of money a year. I don't think it's that much money. It's a smaller portion of money for him. Maybe $400,000 a year. I should look this up. I will look this up afterwards. So Harry has a trust fund that he receives, maybe $400,000 a year. On top of that, Charles, the future king, grants him money every year, and it's a lot of money. It's millions of dollars. Okay, so the larger portion of his money is Prince Harry, because he's a prince. Charles grants him this large amount of money. Charles at any time can say, well, you're not the prince anymore. You moved to LA. And he's cut off. You're too far away. You're not the prince anymore. You're on your own. We're cutting you off. Now you just have the $200,000 a year. And that is what I see happening. Okay. You leave the royal family. That's it. It's great for her. It's terrible for him. Okay. Let's review. Harry thinks this is a great idea, and it's all about the mother and the family. He's just following Meghan around. Okay? She wants to put a stop to this. She doesn't want anyone telling her what to do. Okay? Did Meghan refuse to go to Africa? She's manipulating everyone emotionally. She's not refusing anything. You can't really say no. She's just playing the victim. Oh my God, I can't believe you would do this to me, to send me to Africa where there are people who look like me. Oh my goodness. Okay, really? It's the ultimate hypocrisy. It's beyond the ultimate hypocrisy. It's disturbing. Will the Queen allow the LA move? It's all about the baby. Okay, it's all about the legal situation, the hidden legal situation with the baby. Again, it's another trap. Will the Callie move give Meghan superior custody? Yes, she's looking forward to the day she no longer needs Harry. And if she gets the money, she's got the money. If she gets the baby, she's got it all. Okay, and she's working it all together. That is what she's doing. Okay, will Harry abdicate in a move to LA? He's just going to be too far away, and he's going to be cut off from the palace. He's just too far away. And that will be, I would predict that would be the end of Prince Harry. That will be the end, whether they stay married or not. That's your royalty today. That's how I see it. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling, the Magic